What makes big businesses like Amazon, Apple, Walmart, or Tesla succeed? If you're a small business owner or someone who wants to start a business, you're probably wondering how to do the same. And the answer is simpler than you think. First off, there's no such thing as big or small businesses. There's just business. There's only differences in markets each of them target. But an unintentional difference between the two is how their leaders run them. What do I mean by that? Take a step back and look at yourself in the position of the business that you're in, that you're starting, or that you want to start. And frankly, ask yourself this: are you a manager or are you a leader? Knowing the difference between these two is a deciding factor of whether or not your business gets killed. The focus of a manager is to do what they did yesterday in their day-to-day operations faster and cheaper. However, leadership is focusing on a measurable goal and asserting a direction towards it. For example, there's a ton of small business owners and small businesses that take way too much time on small scale decisions. They're looking at short-term tasks that affect day-to-day operations, rather than looking at practical numbers to reach.
Even those reversible decisions start to be made with heavyweight processes. And so you can teach people that these pitfalls and traps, and then teach them to avoid those traps. And that's what we're trying to do at Amazon, so that we can maintain our inventiveness and our heart and our kind of small company spirit, even as we have the scale and scope of a larger company.
And this leads to another issue that managers versus leaders run into. Are you a customer-focused business or a competition-focused business? Now, it's really easy to say you're one or the other, but it's also really easy to confuse the two.
And I have seen over and over again companies talk about that they're customer-focused, but really when I pay close attention to them, I believe they are competitor-focused. And that's just a completely different mentality. By the way, competitor focus can work, but I don't think it works in the long run as well as customer focused. For one thing, once you're the leader, if your whole culture is competitor obsessed, it's kind of hard to stay energized and motivated if you're out in front. Whereas customers are always unsatisfied, they're always discontent, they always want more. And so no matter how far you get out there in front of your competitors, you're still behind your customers. So they're always pulling you along. So customer obsession is a deep principle that underlies everything we do.
When you find these numbers through a trial and error process, you're able to really see what works and what doesn't, and what customers are really looking for within the service or product that you're providing. You need to have a really direct and strong focus on who you want to target in your market. Leading and leading well requires you to make very intentional and selective decisions on your path to finding your market. You'll be able to cater to the expectations of your market and have a good control over it once you understand it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more quick business tips.